path early on to give Mirana something to play with, and that never feels great.
Yep.
So I would like to see something that provides easy mode setup for Alliance mid.
How about for Vici?
Vici.
Looking for their mid.
Mid or
right?
carry. This gyrocopter is always such a question mark as to where he's going.
Oh, they're going to ban the Brood. That's interesting.
They must have seen some tape on Vici Gaming that suggests Brood is a cheese pick.
Yeah.
They're like,
I can't say I remember too much Ori
in the
Brood.
I guess we didn't follow much of China.
No.
We followed
I don't
it
think
in
anyone
Southeast
likes
Asia.
Brood. They just like winning. You know? They're two different things.
But Vici, it's so open what they can pick here.
Yeah.
It really depends on what Alliance's hero is here, because it's going to be Lina.
Okay, so that's
Safe pick.
very safe.
Well-rounded draft.
And still a good setup for the arrow. LSA is not as reliable as, say, Imprisonment would be, but
Does Vici want a TA?
it seems like a kind of squishy team then.
I think it's a hard TA game though. Like there's a lot of control. There's a lot of tanky or elusive heroes. It does give them the Roche potential, which they're lacking.
Yeah. The one thing I feel Vici need is damage up, like burst. Like they have this control from the Shaker. Wyvern can kind of Winter's Curse people in place, but Gyro doesn't really burst people down. They need someone to give them some explosive.
Be that hitter, you know.
Yeah, whether it's physical damage, magic damage, whatever it is, they just need some guy to go around killing people.
Yeah.
How about if they want to OD? Good against the Chrono?
Yeah.
Could be, anyway.
Yeah, OD
And the
quick.
arrow setup.
Yep.
They don't really have a great save for
I guess
someone getting hit by an arrow
against
right
a
now.
Night Stalker, which it's not a carry Night Stalker, but being silenced as though well, silenced as a puck is also kind of grim, though.
Okay.
Hmm.
So Ori Puck, he likes this hero a lot. It kind of gives him some burst. It gives him a playmaker.
Yeah.
Like, if you want to really have burst kill threat, you have to go that Dagon build when you're having a good game. But
Well, it's someone who can join Yang around, make space for.
Does it do
Gyrocopter.
okay against the Lina mid?
Yeah, that's like a
It's-
pure skill-based matchup at that point.
Okay.
Yeah.
Depending on how good you are at phase shifting and how good Limp is at animation canceling.
yeah, but both mids should it really doesn't.
Two big fighting
Why not?
lineups. You know, everyone wants to
Yes.
brawl here. Lots of stuns, lots of nukes, lots of mid-game punching power for both teams. So they're kind of approaching this game in a similar style. Dare I say it?
Yeah, I'm curious to see how greedy Nico Baby chooses to play, because you already know that Eurus on the Gyrocopter, he's going to be participating in mid-game fights as soon as the opportunity presents itself.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas Nico Baby, he could go greedy, he could go like a Midas. If 33 is having a good game, if Limp is having a good game, he may not need to show up for Chronos. But if Vici Gaming start pushing early on, which I don't think is easy for their team, but
They don't really have great push.
they don't.
That's their biggest problem.
Yeah.
Or Roche taking potential for that matter.
And neither team does as well. That's the thing. This is one of those games which, even if a team's getting ahead, it's going to probably go 30, 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Just by the nature of their drafts. Gyro needs to get 3 big items and an Aegis to think about going high ground. Same for Alliance with their Void. So
Yeah, both teams have great wave clear and then terrible tower hitting
Yeah.
capabilities. So
Alliance at least have the Twin Head and Lina, which is okay, but yeah, it's not amazing.
yeah. A lot of good team fight too. So we should see some exciting Dota, unless one team gets way ahead and there just isn't fights because of that. But definitely a game with some potential.
All right, exciting Dota. Here we come, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Game 1 of Alliance versus Vici Gaming. This is the MDL Chengdu Major, first major of the season, and well, these teams have every reason to come out hot here with some of the big names not competing in this first major-minor cycle. A win here, and you're into the upper bracket. Good seed, good positioning, heading into the main event. That is where you want to be.
Oh yeah, this is the major for a lot of these teams. You know, there's the big dogs missing,
Major.
and you know, you win a major, you're going to TI,
Yeah.
assuming you don't disband your roster. You get second in a major, you'll go top 3 basically at every major was a guaranteed TI slot. So
Right.
could imagine something fairly similar will happen here.
Well, some early duels as Fissure comes through. Is going to lock down Fada, and Fada will be giving up the first blood. Vici
Oof.
Gaming with that
And
early
Ori gets
aggression.
it.
Oh yeah, this is the puck favored matchup now. It's like 70-30.
Yeah.
They're also duking it out top a little bit. Hanskin getting forced back. So Vici Gaming looks like a triple bounty
going-
rune to go with their
are they going
first blood. Are they going
forwards?
for the quadruple
Blinding
bounty
light.
rune? Arrow comes through.
Ah.
Oh, it does connect, and 3-3 We'll snag the bounty.
They were so close to getting 4 runes. 4 runes in the first blood. That's like the...
Trying to end the game at the 0 minute mark.
Dude.
That's the trifecta. Not that I'm sure what the
Puck gets
third
like
item is.
phase boots at minute 1 or something like that.
Yeah, he's going to have double null incredibly early.
Yeah. Limp's gonna have his work cut out for him in this lane. And then just dual lanes elsewhere. Shaker and the Wyvern laning up against the Void and the Jakiro. Yep. Which Wyvern's quite irritating for Void. Void hates having to deal with anything that is not burst damage. So the slow, bleeding damage over time.
Dropped the fissure, didn't get the range creep. Come on, Yang.
However, Void loves just beating Earthshaker down.
Yeah.
So,
for now.
that's nice for now.
Once Enchant comes, he's gonna have to save his time walk for that exclusively.
So our top lane, take a quick look there. 33 had a pretty impressive showing on the Abaddon in particular. In the previous series, he'll be playing the Night Stalker once again, the one who's going to move around, set the tempo. This hero more through ganks, less through pushes. And do you see that Marana arrow deployed early, secure the range creep. Now skipping the wave, dragging it back.
Puck's kind of already bullying Limp
Yeah,
a bit.
we
Limp's
got a
being
salve
forced to
canceled.
salve, so even though the CS is pretty even, it's so far been a Puck-favored matchup in terms of the regen battle. And Puck's rushing this bottle with all the extra gold. Marana got forced to TP home by Coddle too.
Yang securing that range creep. Nico Baby praying to the Bash Gods. They are not heeding his prayers for the moment.
This mid matchup's gonna be really rough with how fast Ori's. When you can get this bottle without having to ferry out regen,
dude.
mid goes really well for you. So Limp's gonna be begging for teammates to contest runes and not let Ori just refill this bottle again and again. Oh, that DD bottom. He doesn't
And
see
he
it with
is
his
going to
ward.
secure it, it looks like.
Is he gonna wait for his courier?
I don't think it's
just
worth it.
grab
It's
it,
You
yeah.
miss a
just
lot
grab it.
of creeps if you do that.
Oh, he's
He's
going
waiting.
for it.
That's great. He
He can
okay,
orb,
miss a
I
few.
guess.
That's true. With Puck, maybe it's not the worst.
He is doing just that.
Minimizing the damage here.
Or doubling the damage. Am I right?
Oh, man! this Tsunami guy.
I got him.
It's like a wave of humor.
Hey! I got so much of that from Red Eye. It's dad jokes galore.
Man, I really got to up my game if I'm getting compared to Red. Just kidding, Paul. We love you. Happy birthday, by the way.
I gotta say, Ori though, despite the DD, just got bodied. Lina just denied 2 range creeps against the DD puck.
Bruh.
Like,
Oh.
but Ori's going in.
Oh.
Silence.
Oh.
DD says what? Dude, you tip Ori. Yeah, you got it. Tip. You denied 2 range creeps and solo killed a double damage puck.
Ooh.
He did not use the phase shift. Wow. Hanskin is setting up mid, by the way. So are they going to try for an Ori kill?
He's like, dude, Limp don't need me. he's botting him without me. The Swedish bros. I like that Alliance kept a bit of their Swedish identity with these 2 guys.
They did, but it's just them though. The rest of them are international.
Yeah.
Well, Nico Baby's struggling a little bit here. Only 14 CS. The Shaker sitting at 20, so they are slowing him down, which is nice. Are going to see some aggression here up in the top lane. No, Hanskin backing away.
Now Limp's got a bottle and is getting all these runes himself, so winning the mid lane despite Puck getting first blood.
See, anything is possible in Dota.
Yeah.
Got first blood and 3 bounty runes and the double damage rune. It all worked against him. Just fattened him up for Limp to take down.
Plumping him up for
Exactly.
slaughter.
Grooming him.
It's not game losing. Like this is right now it's a pretty even laning stage, and even that mid lane is only 100 gold difference. But it could and probably should be Puck ahead by like 800 to 1,000 gold.
Yeah.
Hanskin trying to bully DY away from this bounty rune top, and also you see bottom, the dance commences. They're going to slow down Yang. They get the bash if they get one more. Oh, Yang, you're going to be real sad if you die to Nico Baby here, bud. And Chant Totem still dead.
And Nico Baby has the Salvin 1 charges.
So they're going to get 3 bounties. And just like that, Alliance in the lead.
One of the really annoying things about what Mirana's doing going to that jungle is she's just arrowing these big neutral creeps, and that takes away
Leaving
the
the
stacks.
leftovers.
Yeah, so at some point Gyro's going to go in this jungle to just try and flash farm, and there's going to be no stacks, or the camps that are there is all the small creeps. So he's not getting this full jungle that you'd like.
Dive on Eurus up top, perhaps. I don't know. Hans can think about it. Not going to go in, though.
Like, lift the wave. We'll see if they want to arrow the enemy siege creep.
And Puck making the rotation bottom. Going to try to jump here on Fada. Silence to start things off. Fissure follow-up. Gets the kill. Only the twin head, though.
Hoping for the 6-minute rune bottom.
And what do you know?
Oh,
it's
he's
the
going to
cursed
die
TD.
again.
These runes are cursed.
The cursed double damage rune. Now Lina has Laguna, so this is pretty dangerous.
Yeah. And Lena's gone in the jungle. They say no jungle, no stacks for you. They know the Vici Gaming identity, and that is one of let's get Paparazzi or Eurus farmed and have him carry the game with stacks, with jungling. Limb's having none of it. Hanskin even coming in as well.
Yeah, you can see the way the wards are positioned, too, are very much like protect our jungle, protect our stacks. But the heroes are not coming to support that vision. They have scanned. They're going to rotate Orion. All right, here comes the collapse. Can they punish? Some of the damage is already done, though. These stacks have been cleaned up. They're going to run right into DY. Eats the Laguna. Coil to counter this, though. Ori coming in with the homie missile. That looks to be a dead Lina. As the sacrifice, good silence. One more hit. Gets the kill. 33. Coming in with Hanskin, though, and Ori's got to run away. Jaunting right back to the shrine.
Activate the shrine. Nerves of steel, and DY fills up his bottle. Or
It did not.
Oh, okay.
Well, meanwhile, Bono. Quick bash by Nico Baby.
Ooh, the sentry finds that observer. That's key as well.
I mean, they
That's
scanned
good
it,
as well.
and they saw a bunch of heroes in the area.
Yep.
Getting close to the Chronosphere here. Might see Nico Baby go for something. For the moment, though, Mirana staying top.
More defensive build on the Void. Most of the Void, when they have a good lane, will go for that 1-1-3 build, all in the kill potential. But Nico Baby's been pressured a bit here. Still getting some good farm, though.
What a rotation by Eurus, though. He's waiting.
Oh,
waiting
Yang.
for Nico Baby.
Yang getting slowed down, but Eurus, as you mentioned, lurking in the trees. Ice Path going to cut him off. Do they actually chase? No, they'll turn back for Fada. Likely sacrifice. They're also hunting for DY up top while this is going on. Still, though, Fada will end up falling, and now they look to collapse on DY, but jukes away from the arrow. Night Stalker committing for this blinding light back, slowing things down, just buying time, and he'll have a little more back at the fountain to think about where his life went wrong.
2-5 positions, though. You know,
They have Chrono now. Night Stalker rotating. Nico Baby looking for it. Only catches out one, though. Yang can turn with the fissure here. It does connect on the Void. No follow-up. Needed to catch both of them and go for the Yang kill, it feels like.
I think he thought the Shaker was going to kind of walk backwards into that Chrono.
I'm still kind of confused what Eurus was doing down here, though. Because there's no way you kill a Void with just a Shaker and a Gyro.
If
He has to, like, time walk into your Rocket Barrage.
He wasn't level 6, so if he had Echo Slam,
Right,
I think it was much
so
more
with Echo
likely.
Slam, I think it's viable. But Eurus just came down just, like, for giggles. And
33 is scouted out here. They've got the Dream Coil. Don't really want to commit on a Night Stalker, though. They're going to turn back for Nico Baby. He saw this. Can he make it out? Silence is available. Can he get in range? Echo Slam coming through, bursting Nico Baby down. Can't let him get off that time walk. Blinding Light pushing him away, and he is out of there. Meanwhile, in the middle lane, 33 just going to pressure PYW.
that was smart from Fada. He didn't Ice Path right away. He waited until like the Dream Coil was ending to Ice Path. That makes
It's going to be Fada once again. They know the Void's out of the lane now, and they'll collect their small prize.
those kills not that impactful when it's just that 5 position. Who ultimately delays this tower push. Not that there's any damage really being done to
yeah,
it.
they're not even committing to it.
Bigger kills happening top where Eurus dies to the Lina, so...
And 10-minute runes happening, so just want to secure that, but no combat over it.
Yep, Limp uses the scan to make sure it's safe, and we'll get both the top ones. Meanwhile, VG Gaming get both the bottom ones. And Fada, he just TP'd in. He... Yeah.
They know the ganks here are probably coming. That's why they're sending the twin head solo and
Does he have
leaving the
macro
void
fire?
up top.
He's almost level 6. I mean, honestly, if he manages to hit level 6 and slow down this push, I think it's worth it even if he dies again.
That looked like he was just going to die right away again. And I think that death would have been a bit questionable.
If they had detection, they may have actually gone for it.
Now if you dive him...
Third time's the charm.
All right.
Yeah,
Well,
looking to fight it.
space created top. They are going to TP in. However, no Void, no Chronosphere as his TP's on cooldown for 35 seconds. Can they get the kills? They're looking for DY.
Level 6 Coddle.
And he is going to die. Now Yang charging forward into the Lina stun, into the Laguna Blade. Quick takedown there on the Earthshaker, pumping out the damage onto Ori, but Ori is able to get the kill, and he will orb away at the tower, trying to juke Alliance.
Oh, he
Can
gets
he make it
shot
back?
around.
Another orb. Oh, what a great support. So that was a Keeper of the Light buyback, but well worth it. And meanwhile, Nico Baby did get the tier 1 top, it looks like.
And they're still committing for this tier 1 bot. I mean, I guess darkness has been popped, so the most intimidating thing is no longer a problem. And Eurus heads on down.
I think it's a big problem for VG Gaming that Gyro is not farming right now. Because, I don't... Like, Puck, top net worth, this is not a hero that's going to just straight up carry this game.
No.
You need your Gyro at some point to get an Ag Scepter and play like that traditional one-position hard carry.
I'm surprised that he's just been moving. Like, he's nearly spent as much time in the bot lane that he has the top lane.
So Nico Baby, Diffusal Blade Rush for him.
Ooh, okay.
Bit different.
But you're against a Coddle.
I guess in the Manta Diffusal Chrono is like probably your maximum burst damage for the cost.
Yeah, I suppose so.
If you get a good Chrono off. As Handskin will get isolated here by the Ignis, picked off, and looks like the tier 1 next. No more defense, but Alliance held this tower for a pretty long time.
Yeah,
At some cost.
they delayed it heavily. Top lane, Chronosphere is ready though.
Oh, the fissure just clips him. He's still going in. Nico Baby looking for a bash before he commits for this. Now he's just going to let it fly.
Oh my God,
Creeps
he's
are
getting no
marching
bashes.
in. Is it going to... Laguna Blade coming through? It's okay. Lady Lena's here to clean up.
Alright,
And Nico Baby finally gets the bash for the last hit. Yeah, that was some bad RNG. I mean, not that Void needs good RNG. Let's be real here, guys.
Tell me you want a 17% for him?
More like 71.
Yeah.
Man, Ori is just pulling away, though. Blink Dagger already has the gold for it to go with the Veil, level 11.
I would rather have the Gyro be pulling away, though.
Yeah. It's not like Ori's hurting Gyro's game. He's this far ahead because of his rotations and kills, for the most part.
Yeah, I suppose. And he is farming the enemy jungle as opposed to his own
Yeah.
jungle.
I think the Gyro's net worth is more a product of his choices to be as active as he has been.
Yeah, that first rotation bot where he's just sitting in the trees, I guess hoping for the Nico Baby kill.
Yeah.
I like what, Gyro where he is now. He's just going back to his little triangle. Your Puck's online, your Coddle's got level 6. Let these guys make the plays happen.
All I'm saying is, like,
Here comes the smoke from Alliance.
an MSS Coddle would have had a lot more stacks up and running.
Yep.
Oh, they have a Yule Scepter on the Lina. This quick stun, Laguna. Arrow just to mark where the corpse lies.
Oh, the ice.
Meanwhile, up top, Nico Baby, he's been caught out. Are they going to be able to finish off this Faceless Void? He time walks away. Oh, man, that was an Echo Slam committed. And it looks like
gone.
he is
Oh, they
out
saw
of
him
there
time walk
again.
out.
Time walk. Ori's on the chase. Didn't quite see him.
He didn't have any cancels anyway.
Nico Baby just right back to farming.
Eurus is...
God, that is the power of the Void.
Almost has the Diffusal Blade completed.
And yours just, wait, straight
BKB.
rushing BKB?
I think you should get Eggs, but
Yeah.
I'm surprised by this. It's like we really want to fight now. We don't want to go late game, but you fall off so hard with this BKB rush.
And he's already knocked
Ori
ahead.
caught out. Oh, orb away. They've used the Ignis bottom on Handskin, but he'll also leap out.
No leap charges left. They're chasing, but yeah, this feels very risky and kind of all in by Gyrocopter to just rush a BKB. You need to just win those fights with BKB or his game is ruined.
And they don't have another. I mean, Puck is not going to solo carry the game.
Yeah.
You know?
Has got the Dagon queued up. If there's a way for Puck to carry games, it is with this build. But
Yeah, is that famous last words for me? You know,
I mean, I was saying the same thing too, earlier. I don't think Puck is the hero you want top of the net worth trying.
it's like theoretically possible, but the level of execution required is insane. And Alliance have a pretty easy to execute lineup to punish the Puck.
I still think that even with the Dagon, like, a Void is a great hero to have to deal with that, because eventually he's going to get tanky enough to survive the Dagon, and then you just save time off for the Dagon.
Setting up for Yang up top. No sign of reinforcements. They have a Chronosphere. They don't need it. They have Bash. It's just a free pick off on the Shaker. It appears no counter kills anywhere else, so they'll feed Nico Baby just a little more.
Oh, Ori. Yeah, there's a Yule Scepter if he's not careful here.
Limp trying to get in range. Is going to be able to set up 33 in position. The silence cooling down, but the stun Laguna Blade combo. Big kill there on the Puck, and now going to find a Keeper of the Light too, very likely. Man, that Night Stalker hitting for 170 a punch. Courier just got a little excited, wanted to get involved.
Vici Gaming in trouble.
It's okay, Gyro BKB. It's going to come online soon.
What a useful item against that Chronosphere.
It's
Yeah,
so,
he's just going to get chronoed and die.
yeah. So, like, I understand it if maybe Void went Maelstrom, because then there's some magic damage that you're protecting from. That's it. I mean, you're still going to die once, like, Lina will just go for someone else.
They're going right back to Yang. Trying to catch this Earthshaker out in the top lane. Rotation coming in from the Keeper. That just sets up a 2-hero Chronosphere. Another TP, though, from the Puck. Maybe they can punish this one. Lina's arrived, and Ori blinking in.
Instant
Insta-Yules by Lip is going to set up. He does get the 2-hero silence. Now orbing out to the south. Here comes Big Bad Gyrocopter looking to turn the tides of this fight. They had a good Wyvern curse, but doesn't even matter. Nico Baby says, great, let's go in. Let's go deeper. They're going to get the Gyrocopter kill as well, and now looking for Ori with the Bash the Wyvern. Can he save him? Phase shift. Nukes him down. Does he make it out? He orbs away. Big plays by the little Puck to at least salvage this fight a tiny bit. This Gyro is feeling next to useless.
Yeah, not being able to finish that Lina off was so expensive. Limp was able to toss out a Dragon Slave to bring Gyrocopter low enough to get killed by a right click from Mirana, and then she LSA'd, making Puck's life incredibly difficult and trying to escape. Still managed to kill off the Void. Maybe it's possible that Limp maybe baited Nico Baby a little bit, be like, I got the stun on the Puck, we can kill him, it's all good. And then Nico Baby ends up dying instead of just running out. But still fight in the favor of Alliance.
This Shaker is having a really rough game. Offlane is today on this BTS stream.
Yeah.
33 at the one Abaddon game that went really well against
yeah.
like a, what was it, Mag PA.
Yeah, he
So,
played
unsurprising.
6
But Vici Gaming are feeling the pressure. They are going to smoke up. They scan. It does not hit pay dirt. Nico Baby just a bit off to the north. So instead, do Vici continue that direction? They do. They're going to run right into the Night Stalker. Well, maybe the Night Stalkers run right into them. He just says, great. Free Earthshaker for dinner. Chases forward aggressively, throwing out the Void. The actual Void, though, he's going to play it a little bit safer. Sit back, get the wards. Meanwhile, they have managed to find the Jakiro. But it just doesn't feel like it's enough for Vici Gaming getting the 5 position.
Yep.
All the while, Limp's farming, Void's farming.
Just buy some time and space as a 5. You're totally okay with that.
I will say that's one thing Alliance has been very consistently good at, is breaking these smokes with their either supports or like tanky offlaner.
Yeah.
We're not seeing carries get caught by them very often.
I mean, like, I think it's mainly been Fada, because I remember that Fada Undying one time for a Roche and Fada Ogre for another Roche smoke break. His positioning and sacrificing has been on point. And we do get the Dagon online for Puck, as well as the level 15 Spell Amp. And
If the Night Stalker Ags now, they want to get aggressive.
oh, did Puck skip level 10 talent? I see now after that was broadcasted on the stream, a lot of people have become aware of this.
You can skip your...
You can skip talents.
Is this a new thing?
This is not a new thing. This has been around since before TI.
But when talents were first added, it wasn't like this, right?
And I think it
It's
was,
not-
and nobody ever did
It's
it.
not intentional. It's a UI bug that you can take advantage of. Basically, like, if you go to skill up your talent, it won't light up the level 15 talent, but you can just straight up click on it, and it'll skill it.
Okay.
And you don't have to click on the level 10 one.
Yeah, because I saw this last game when I was going to bring it up, but I was like, I don't want to sound like an idiot.
who'd you see it on?
On Puck, the same thing.
Oh, wait. We saw Puck?
One of the Puck. We had a Puck game, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because he got the plus 90 damage
I see.
in that game, not 15%
Okay.
spell amp, but yeah.
Yeah, so it's a UI thing. If you
I think
level 15
OG cast a match with
Yes.
OD Pixel, and they also learned
yeah,
that
they did not
after
know
TI.
that.
So
Yeah.
you can win TI and not even know about these
Exactly.
things. That's the beauty of Dota.
Yeah.
Here they go, though. They're going to find Nico, baby. Drops the chrono immediately, goes right back in on the Puck. He says, I'm going to try to take you with me, Bubba, but that is not happening. He is dead. Chrono now committed. In comes the Marauder arrow. It's wayward. It will miss. And, well, can they set up on the gyrocopter? He's got BKB. Oh, he gets caught. He didn't get it off in time. The Wyvern save is not enough. And now 33 is into the backline, just chewing through the Wyvern, but they both make it out. That big BKB purchase didn't even get chronoed and still dies without
Builds
using it.
first is like,
Oh,
maybe I didn't
God.
need it after all.
Nothing feels worse.
Huh. Well, they get the Void kill. So, I guess it's an even trade, although now Alliance are being able to take objectives, whereas Vici Gaming just had to back off.
Nico Baby maybe slightly overestimating how tanky he is, but or at least hoping that his team could get there faster.
Yeah, I think the chrono was just a stall. He may have just accepted his fate.
You get about a third of the duration just to your death timer.
Yeah.
But he's going BKB, and once he gets that, they do have the Wyvern Curse, but they don't have the damage, especially with this Gyro BKB rush.
And especially with a Puck Dagon.
Puck Dagon, Gyro BKB rush. This is going to be a nice little stack to help him farm, but it just feels like they're going to have to react or catch the Void completely off guard.
If only there was like an item you could buy to help you farm these stacks a bit faster instead of a BKB.
What if you could get, like, a Echo Saber before a ranged hero?
Well, that sounds a bit OP.
It does sound,
Yeah.
right?
It sounds
never mind.
really-
Forget that.
Really balanced.
You're crazy, Tsunami. Crazy.
The Echo Saber, what happened to that item?
Nah, it's been a rough
Still see it
Gyro
on
game.
tinies, I guess, from time to time.
Yeah. If core tinies ever show up.
Quick zap on Fada, but man, he's still fairly tanky for a support. They will bring him down. Now the coil follow-up onto the Night Stalker. They silence him, control him, get another jump, another smack with that totem, and things are heating up for Vici Gaming. 2 kills.
Yep.
Still waiting on Chronosphere. That is the one issue here for Alliance.
And that's where VG Gaming are playing really well around that cooldown. They just smoke up, get aggressive, let's play Dota. And Eurus, I mean, to give him some credit, he can just play way more aggressive, go running in because he's got this BKB. Even though he doesn't need a pop it there, he doesn't have that fear of a Lina Yule setup when he has
He's the
BKB.
red herring, you know. He's there to soak up damage, just throw your spells out, and then whatever happens, happens.
Yeah.
It's
Maybe-
the Shaker and the Puck who are the hitters with this itemization.
Shaker's online now with his Ag Scepter. It's getting kind of spooky. It's BKB queued up himself.
Yeah, you have to be very scared as a Void before... I mean, like, even once you complete the BKB, it's possible you may just get chain stunned and bursted down before you can activate it if you get fissured or enchanted from fog.
So he did not end up completing the Manta. He's going back for the BKB.
Yeah, he needs it.
Wants to be more survivable and jumping in, but Yang is already jumping out. Time Walk is cooling down, but so too is Enchant Totem. We can play this game all day, says Yang.
This is kind of the new tanky Void build, and a big reason why this hero has become a top meta pick is you just get these tanky talents, the 12 strength, the Time Walk cooldown,
Yeah.
and he's sitting on 1700 health with Agi treads, so like bumps up to almost 2k with strength treads.
And ideally with... I mean, we haven't seen, like, a full team fight Chrono yet, but between Macropyre and Alina, you don't really need to do the damage as a Void. You just need to do the setup.
Yeah.
Nice scan by Vici. He's going to scout out Alliance, who end up backing off.
With that said, the Void's tankiness, we talked about how, you can survive the Puck combo, but you put a Shaker in the mix. The Shaker plus Puck can definitely bring him down.
Speaking of that Shaker, Moonlight Shadow just came out right as he creeped into the lane. And you can see they're worried about these Moonlight Shadow ganks with sentries peppering their jungle. Or he finds another pick off, though. Fada will pay the piper.
He, I think, ran in trying to de-sentry.
Got a bounty rune at
How
least.
did you know I was there?
Yeah.
Oh, the catch in the middle lane. Nice jump forward. Call down follow-up. 33. Does not have a BKB. Homie Missile comes through with the Ignis. They just need a little more damage. Gyro slowly getting the job done. Very slowly, might I add. But the Ignis is there to save the day. So they will lose their Night Stalker. That's 2 heroes dead. And Alliance getting a little spread thin here. Not fighting as a team. Vici just 5-manning everywhere and finding these pickoffs.
5-manning, stacking for Gyro. As much as we're not a huge fan of Gyro's item build, it has allowed them to take these fights, and he's caught up because of the stacks. He almost has Ag Scepter now. He's ahead of the Void on net worth. Things are actually looking
You know what's
pretty
amazing?
okay for
he
BKB.
hasn't used that BKB.
Yes.
And he's almost got the eggs. He's only had one opportunity to use it. So
If he had the axe, though, I feel like they could have taken Roche.
it's like a warm blanket, you know. You just feel
comforting.
safer under it. It's
Yeah.
even if you
I
know,
could press this
you
button
could
whenever
survive
I feel
without
like it.
It's just nice knowing it's there.
Yeah, so they get 2 quick picks, but they do not have, again, as we've mentioned, their team is not great at taking it home. He jaunted into the
Oh, he
arrow.
brings
Yeah. Yeah, so, we see these fights and no objectives are being taken. You're seeing picks and no one's really, claiming map control or taking a tower or taking Roche or anything. I feel like you need to kill 3 heroes on either team before you really feel confident marching down a lane.
You know, with the all the tier 2 still up, it's very easy to buy back and instantly turn a fight around.
Gyro just abusing the farm triangle, and that's where has taken over the Void in farm despite the rough start.
Downside to the diffusal build, not the fastest farming item.
I still haven't seen the upside of the diffusal build yet.
I thought they were going to use it to fight a lot more, because typically we've been seeing a lot of this just Maelstrom into BKB build.
Right.
Because Maelstrom's like that, I can fight, but I can also farm. Diffusal, it's more about the fighting, not so much the farming.
I could see a diffusal being good against Puck if Puck didn't have a Coddle on the same team, because then, mana burn, it's possible that you have a way to kill Puck even after the chrono ends, or maybe they don't have enough mana to use
That
the
Puck is
Dagon.
rotating. He's got himself an Aghanim Scepter and looking for Handskin. Pretty low in the trees. Moonlight Shadow back away.
Just trying to spook him, it seems. Didn't drop a Dream Core. Eurus back in mid.
It's such a low cooldown, only a minute. Can Alliance get that much done in a minute?
Well, with a BKB freshly completed on the Void, and if you've got
Mayhaps they can.
Mayhaps. Although technically the Puck is one step ahead because Aghanim Scepter is already on the Puck, but still.
True.
It's cat and mouse game.
Who's the Ken? Who's the mouse?
All depends on the initiation. Right now I'm leaning towards any team with a Shaker being the cat, and the poor defenseless BKB activating carry as the mouse. But it all depends on who sees who first.
It's not often you hear a Void with a BKB described as poor and defensive.
Dude, maybe I'm spoiled by seeing so many Morphling Shakers. Maybe I've not seen
Here
a
we go.
normal Shaker.
Vici Gaming looking for a bold move up the hill. I think this ward may have spotted somebody.
Oh,
It's
God.
scene 33. They're
Oh,
creeping
God.
and crawling through the trees, but he's real fast tonight. They got to be committed with this one. Jumping in with the dunk. Follow-up is there. They secure the kill. The Chronosphere is nice, but the Fissure Ignis combo against him. Nico Baby's a little slow in the BKB, so he doesn't get as much damage out as required. The Puck stays alive. He gets healed up by the Wyvern. Beautifully done. Then cursing the Night Stalker and preventing him from dishing out any damage. Eurus is into the fight. BKB's over on Void. He's been coiled and controlled, but nobody's really focus firing very well. Yang with the Fissure still isn't killed up to Jakari. Jumps back for the Void. He wants to finish off this hyper carry. Eats the Echo, but where's the follow-up damage? Night Stalker rushing back in 33 on a sliver of HP, keeps on chasing for more. He's going to try to find that extra +1, and
been arrowed.
PYW into the Roche pit. No, he's not going to make it. He will end up falling and jumping down to the low ground, dropping a gem. Is Yang. In the end, they lose 4. It looked pretty bad at first. The Fissure was blocking the Void away. He didn't get the BKB off that quickly. The Ignis was controlling him, but they just couldn't finish a kill on Vici.
That's what happens when you fight on a shrine. And that was like literally on the shrine the entire time. 33 buys back. It has a very convenient spot to TP to. And it took him a while to die the first time. He's a very, very tanky hero, so he bought enough time for quite a few heroes to get chronoed. Ultimately, I think that the Shrine made the difference, though. Void should have died.
The Shrine, and then the fact that all those spells he used to get that first kill essentially mean nothing when he has a buyback and can TP to the exact location of a fight. Some of the spell usage towards the end, like Shaker couldn't find a good way to get an Echo off. He thought he could blow up the Void, but didn't have any follow-up damage because his team were getting beaten down by this Nightstalk, who came back with full health and
3,200 HP, you know, seems good.
He just destroys him when he gets in there with that Aghanim Scepter. He's going to have a BKB for the next fight as well, so...
Yeah, the terrain was really unfavorable for Vici Gaming in that fight.
Yeah, it's hard to get a...
Fighting uphill into the Shrine against a Night Stalker.
Yeah, I mean, but they kind of signed their own death wish there. They knew what they were getting themselves into.
Wait, there's a hill here?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Whoa, when did this happen?
I imagine they were hoping to like disengage right after the Night Stalker kill, but Void just caught him with a good chrono. Even though the Fissure was blocking the Void, it
they
just
couldn't
meant...
leave.
Yeah, they were locked in.
All right, well, with that, Alliance start to pull away slightly, up to about a 4K gold advantage. Oh, back down to 3. Still a very close game. It's just, it's hard not to worry when you see a Void with an Aegis who's only going to, you know, get towards that turbo carry point where he can just kill 2-3 heroes in chrono.
And it's not even that critical for him to get like massive chronos as it is in some Void
Right,
games.
you got like 1 or 2 heroes and you can just clean up the battle.
Honestly, if you catch like the puck, I think you can win the fight.
Yeah.
And they're good at running heroes down with the, you know, the Lino with the Yule Scepter, the Night Stalker.
Yeah, free pathing.
It's a tough puck game with Night Stalker, the Chronosphere, the Ice Path to follow
That's
up.
why I was so that was their last pick.
Yeah.
They last pick puck into all such a dangerous lineup.
Stuns, silences. AoE sounds like Chronosphere, which means you can't phase shift, blink away.
Yeah, 33's crippling fear silence. He can just hug you the entire time.
So Vici Gaming, no, they can't really fight right now. They're just trying to shove in the other lane, slow things down. But top tier 2 on the Dire will burn down to Liquid Fire. And Alliance, no, using the Moonlight Shadow. Might be trying to set up on Yang in the bottom lane. There's the stun. Limp quick on the trigger. Do they have the follow-up Yule Scepter into an Ice Path Macro Pyre special? But the Chrono is there to greet him. Jumps right into it. Man, that's some serious hate. And a seriously dead Earthshaker.
That's what you got to do to kill this hero with what the Axe does.
Yeah.
I like that. Just like, let's just throw everything at him. Do not let him bunny hop away, please, for the love of God.
I would not be surprised if Nico Baby actually gets an Ags this game, because all the talents that he's gone for is all utility oriented. He didn't go for any of the let's kill people talents. He went for all the I can pick someone off talents. And if he manages to get an Aghanim Scepter, I don't think that he needs to deal damage in the chrono. But then again, it is Nico Baby, so
Yeah. I think it's like the I'll get these survivability talents so that I can do damage with my items. Is more what he seems to be thinking.
yeah. And with the magic completed, now the Diffusal will really start to show its power.
I think also just across the board, like these are just the better talents at each level. Like I think almost every Void gets the Time Walk cast range.
Yeah.
I think the only one I've seen sometimes go differently is the Time Lock damage. But
it's really risky. Like, you have to be super far ahead. And, like, the cooldown going from, 6 seconds to 4.5?
Yeah.
That is a huge change.
It is.
So, jumping in mid, Yang. They're going to turn this around, though. He's got the BKB. Didn't get it off in time. Chronosphere on cooldown. Going in onto the gyrocopter. Instantly forces out the BKB. Commits basically nothing. Now a Time Walk onto DY, and he is going to die. Eventually, they'll slow this down. Ignis going to work, but not accomplishing much, just delaying the inevitable. time is inevitable
fishing.
after all.
He's got this long cast range with the Yules. Doesn't find anyone, though.
Oh, the dire scan catches them roaming all over their side of the map.
Hanskin also has a
Oh,
Yule Scepter.
Hanskin, he's going to find Yang.
Yules into Arrow.
Big hop and walks right into it. Beautiful setup. Nico Baby still, though, doesn't have the chrono, but can they burst him down? Ice Path coming through. Beautiful chain stun. Alliance strike quickly and decisively. Will bring that Shaker down.
Some confidence. Not even going for the Yule setup. If he does that, potential BKB comes out.
He was like mid-draw on the arrow shot, and then right as that happened, Shaker jumped.
Yep. Help him line it up.
Now they're just going to farm the enemy jungle. Alliance are feeling strong right now.
And they're sticking around on this side of the map because they were not able to get any objectives after killing the Coddle. And so you'd think after Illuminate's offline, then you'd be able to do something.
Oh, there's the chrono. Beautiful catch, shredding them. Is Nico Baby. In comes the Wyvern ult, and it's just not going to matter.
Puck into chrono.
DY devastated. 3 heroes dead. That's a tier 2. It might be more.
They're hunting for these kills. They know this is the best way to force buybacks, and Void can just go high ground.
He's
Always
still got
has the
BKB?
time wall. Yeah, and BKB. He's damn near invincible.
Another arrow. They could just keep on fishing and all the while working on these objectives.
That's a convenient double siege creep wave.
Here
Blink
comes
in
the
from
Night
33.
Stalker ambush. Suddenly 3,200 HP off laner, all up in your business, chasing out the Keeper of the Light while the rest of the team tries to fight.
Buyback.
Can they get a kill here? Void is in a little bit of trouble. He's got a time walk out, but the Earthshaker there to greet him with the perfectly timed slam motherfucking dunk. Quick kill. Will he find more? Catches out 2 with that next jump forward. Lena's bought back, wants to get back into it. And he's got to run away for the time being, it seems. Hanskin's isolated him, but do they have the damage with these two? Doesn't seem like it. Alliance will back off in the end.
Wait, does Lena BOT
So she
get canceled?
BOT to a dead creep, I guess?
Oh, okay.
I think so, because it's on cooldown.
That would have been potentially a big turnaround win for Alliance. They still come out on top of that fight. 33's Night Stalker just gunning for the supports, kills both of them. Coddle on the buyback. Wyvern just caught under tower, and he basically gets 2 solo kills and then also helps kill the Gyro at the end.
Because I guess that was the Blink Dagger debut, because I didn't even know that he had it, so...
I like this, though, by Alliance. They're still going to get the tier 3. They open the way to the shrines now. Will they get punished? Limp. He's been cursed. They know he bought back the arrow. Coming through and hits Yang midair. Will they be able to keep him alive? Greaves, Glimmer, can he get out? He's coiled, he's controlled, he drops the Shivas in 33, charges in, Lena pumping in the damage. Yang's in trouble now. This Shaker has a BKB. He barely ever gets to use it. Mirana trying to hunt him down with her. Puny right clicks won't be enough. Puck also surviving, and Alliance will be slightly thwarted. Oh, maybe not. Ori's been caught out with that silence. Do they have to follow up? Arrow is available. Yule's to set it up. Creep's getting involved. There's the chain stun. They get the kill. That's a Puck dieback out for 2 minutes.
And a DD rune spawns top. Roche respawns
and a Roche,
in 15 seconds.
And a Roche respawns.
May respawn. May
respawn.
Yeah.
Respawn.
33 just coming online. That was his 10-second BKB in that last team fight at the start, so just the reveal of the Blink as well as the BKB in a sense. Not that the BKB would have come as a surprise, but...
It is so hard to execute these fights as Vici. Yeah. Like, just to stay in the game, it feels like they have to play perfectly, and perfect just might not be good enough here.
33's on the supports again.
Just diving straight towards tier 4 towers, forcing them back to the fountain even. They want the DY kill. It's the DY kill they're going to get, and they're going to get more too. Nico Baby layering in the Chronosphere, locking down this Gyro, just unable to contribute to fights. They're on to Yang now. Yang's got a BKB. Will it matter? Lobs out the Echo, does basically nothing. The call down ineffective. Nico Baby's going in through this. He's diving deeper, not going to get the bash. Will be backing away, and they may just say, let's get some objectives, guys. Just take a breather.
I like that they're diving as 5, though, because that's if you're going to make that play when they know there's no buyback. So it's a 5v2 plus some tier 4 towers, which kind of hurt. But if you're diving, don't dive as 1 or 2 heroes, dive as 5.
Make it a 5 hero, yeah.
Because that way there is no punish. And if they get those kills, which they are about to do...
Find Yang, just lasering him with that Laguna Blade. Yang is done for. Insta-buyback, but does not have an Echo Slam. They know everyone except for Puck is up soon, so Alliance should likely be content with what they've claimed and just get out. They will.
Full lane of racks and many a buyback.
Probably a Roche coming fairly soon. which they're in pole position to claim.
1 minute away, unfortunately.
This Aether Lens, Yules into Arrow, and then an Ice Path. There's so much long-range initiation. No one is safe.
They just hit so hard now. You've got Nico Baby picking up the MKB, Night Stalker Nullifier potentially coming out soon. We saw that in the TNC series.
Yeah.
Like, where's the right click on Vici Gaming? They've got a butterfly and gyro. It's like okay, but you still want that damage item after it. And there's so many BKBs that you really rely on physical damage to get kills.
Yep. This Puck Dagon has not panned out, which is oftentimes how I feel about many Puck Dagons.
He's looked alright. Like, I don't feel like there's been an he got Dagon 1 into Ags. He didn't get the
he didn't
Dagon.
rush the fight. Yeah.
He's only got Dagon 2 right now, but
Yeah.
he
I think he got the eggs first.
before
Didn't he?
I think he had Dagon 1 and
Okay.
then Ags.
Yeah, that's what I think. And then
Dagon
he
1
went back
Ags.
for level 2.
Now
Gotcha.
he's
Yeah.
leveling it up to Dagon. But
In any case, you can't really expect the Puck to be like the primary damage dealer.
Puck's doing a lot in these fights. Unfortunately, it's just not a good Puck game, as we've seen a few times when Ori dies.
And it's really not a good gyro game up against a Void at this point.
Yeah, it's been a rough one for Eurus. Whereas Alliance, we talked about them still being a pseudo-Swedish team. The two Swedes, Hanskin and Limp, have been the stand-up players of this game.
Yeah.
Although 33 is starting to put on a show as well with his Blink BKB.
They must have a Hex on Fada here.
Damn, that's your 5 position.
Almost might be a slight exaggeration, but he's pretty close.
Yeah, he's close. He's got the GPM talent up. He's 23.
Yeah, what the hell?
Didn't even get the XP talent.
This is like the most farm Fada's been all tournament.
Yeah.
He's loving this game. And Lina, by the way, with an Arcane Rune, could be real nice in this upcoming fight, if there is one. Roche eating the bashes, and Nico Baby, eyes on the prize. It will be an Aegis, it will be a cheese. And it's going to be big trouble. Vici Gaming are smoked, but do they even get there in time? The Roche is down below half. They need to just jump right in immediately. We do see a Satanic picked up on Eurus, but Fada's out in front. Arrow comes through, forces them back just for a split second. Now Ori engaging. It is too late. Aegis on the Nico Baby. Now he wants kills. The massive chrono AoE. It blacks out the Knight, and so too does the Night Stalker. Laguna Blade coming through. Yang locked down. Yang is dead. Out for 2 minutes. A giant time walk forward. This Void is everywhere, man. Eurus trying to get away. He's going to kill off the homie missile. Then he dives in again. You just can't escape the Hammerhead Shark, man. Meanwhile, the rest of the team is slowly getting eaten up alive. DY is dead. Void is now at your tier 4s. He's quickly thrown away the Aegis. Buyback on the Wyvern, but they know that the Shaker can't rejoin this fight, so they're none too fussed about it. Nico Baby maybe going to look for more. Does eat a homie missile, but they've got a BKB on Eurus. Can he turn this fight around? He might stay alive, but does he have the damage? The follow-up just isn't there. Call down coming through. They're tanking through it, and they're turning the other way. GG is the call. Alliance coming out hot in game 1.